Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by the Dragonborn emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book, I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn down through the ages. Well, this is good, because she can never seem to get a straight answer about what exactly it means to be Dragonborn. Even the Greybeards eventually cut her off with her questions. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alicia was given the Amulet of Kings and the dragon fires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Well, those are a lot of things that I don't know what they are. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alicia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alicia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aelids. Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the the dragon fires. The dragonflies. Just light them up. All the legitimate rulers of the empire had been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the First Cyrodiilic Empire, founded by Alicia, Raymond Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things? Or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both and neither, a divine mystery. You can't say that it's both and neither. All you can say is that you don't know. The line of septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that Raymond Cyrodiil was descended from Alicia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Raymond and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akhavari crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akhavari were the first to proclaim Raymond Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akhavari who did the most to promote his standing as emperor, although Raymond himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. Well, wouldn't their sons be alive at the same time, or are they not Dragonborn until their fathers die? The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are two or more potential Dragonborn at any time, the current ruler and his or her heirs. There you go. The history of the Blades also hints at this. Although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Raymond's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim, many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. Finally! The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days, when dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that this was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who are great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akavari sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Raymond Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Again, the connection to dragons, the direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is, let's say, it is often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akavari. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled, and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn. Sounds bad? Well, that was disquieting. Alright. Hi, creepy guy. Get out of your way.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yeah, but I already told the Archmage about it, so...
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthol, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
Okay. What does this matter to you? I thought you were here for, like, totally different reasons.
Something was discovered in Sarthol that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college, alone, to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Hey, would it surprise you to know that he actually sent me alone to find the damn thing? Seriously, sending me back here? That was not the difficult part. Okay. Well, holy crap. Helglow Keep. Oh. Oh, that's not that far from those towers I cleared way back in the beginning. And that scary cave I chose not to go into at level 2. Where am I now? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll see if I can get some information, but guys, that's gonna be a while. That's quite a ways away. It's like it's hard to get to, too. All those sheer cliffs around it. Alright. So... Oh, that's right. I found that broken amulet and realized that the place I chose not to go into after finding the camp and the journal just outside is probably related to it. I still need to find that out. I should probably do that. I mean, still, after all of this stuff that's going on, and the creepy orb, and, you know, wanting to learn stuff at the college. Well, she hasn't learned much of anything at the college. She's just been set in danger. Again. So, maybe go see about that. Of course, it's all the way down in Riverwood to get there, which just probably means get to a big town and take a ride Back to Whiterun. Right? Oh, don't come talk to me. Leave me alone. Creepy guy. I wonder if the other students came back.
I understand you're the one that found this orb in Sarthal.
Yeah.
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
Yeah, I got that impression. Hey, do you know anything about the Sijic Order?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, so, do you know where I can learn new spells? I just have to talk to the other mages?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school.
Well, his name is
Don't let
Phineas.
Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic.
I ran into
And
him.
finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with.
Just a little flighty.
She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
You should say that to her, because I have to tell you, she has got some confidence issues. I wonder if the other students came back. Although I guess I should be looking for teachers if I want to learn something. Hi.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
What do you need?
We're all trying to become better mages, right?
Yeah.
Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
If it's not dangerous, why don't you practice on yourself?
No, not that kind of spell. Believe me when I say I wouldn't be asking if it weren't necessary.
Alright, but don't hurt me.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo.
Oh god.
Now,
no,
you
I
just
see where you're
stand
coming
there.
from. That would be terrible.
Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now I... Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green.
I look green. You look green.
I'm so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
Ugh. What did you do?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon.
Oh, come
When
on.
it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong.
Thanks. Jesus. Ugh. Is this my room? I hear chewing. Oh, it's you. And you. And you.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
You know what? I can't frickin' see, so... Wait, I missed my room. Which one's my room? This one? No. See, now I'm all confused. Discombobulated. Don't I have a room? Are you in my room? Dude, get out of my room. What do you want?
Can you possibly help Jazargo?
Dude, that's not working out for me too well.
Mm-hmm.
Could you possibly leave?
It is difficult to admit, but Jazargo could still use some help.
You know what?
It is difficult to admit.
Yeah.
But
I'm just taking all this
Jazargo
stuff so you don't
still
steal
use
anything.
help.
Because honestly, I feel a little sick for whatever that chick just did to me. Oh, I didn't mean to take the basket. I don't need the basket. Ooh, mage's clothes. So, you go ahead and sit there. I'm gonna sleep, man. See if I can sleep off this, whatever the hell that chick did to me. That sounds... Hey! Alright! Just need to sleep it off, that's all. What are you doing here?
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah, you want that guy? That guy's a jerk. Hey, we're
At
off.
least something good came out of that trip to Sarthal. I didn't find anything but dust. I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
Haha, your spell finally wore off. I felt like crap all night.
Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
No, thank you.
Well, I really would like to make sure I've corrected what happened last time. Please give me a chance to try again. All right then.
I guess everybody else is asleep. Oh, hello.
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
Oh yeah? Can I help?
You mean the official sort of business?
Well,
Well, no. No, not really. All right then.
I can help with unofficial business. Maybe I'll follow you. Is there anybody up there that could teach me anything?
I don't think anyone here truly understands how useful my work will be.
Hello.
I understand you're the one that found this orb in Sarthal.
And here. Right, you're going to bed now. At 6 a.m. I guess he got up too early, now he needs a nap. That happens to me too. Okay. I guess this isn't the place to go for teaching. So maybe it's the next one over. I'm just glad everything isn't all green anymore. Hello, sir. Pardon me, sir. Don't let me bother you, sir. I don't think when Mirabelle gave me the tour, she told me about the Hall of Countenance. So maybe this is where the teachers stay. Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry. This is where they hang out. This bed's empty.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point.
Okay, well, the Archmage that we currently have is kind of still being Archmagey. But, do you have any spells for sale? I think I already looked at them, but I'm gonna look anyway.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Yeah. I don't have that one. Holy crap, I have no money! Oh man, I must have spent it all on spells. That sounds like me. That sounds like something I would do. Ball lightning. Does 20 shock damage. Full health takes 75 bonus damage. Damn. I wonder if that one comes in spell form. Touch a non-hostile humanoid to convince the target to trade with you. So that you can trade with people who you normally can't do business with? Interesting. Doesn't sound like it's for me at all. Caster emits disruptive brain waves for 5 seconds, temporarily reducing the health of 5 random nearby targets by 20%. This can affect the caster. Wow. Oh man. That's what better mages than me wear. Just looking, I know I can't afford it. Oh yeah, I have this new staff. I guess I don't need all these. Oh, but I could practice enchanting on them, couldn't I? That makes more sense than selling them off for 14 golds. Just like regular gloves. That I already enchanted. I could sell those. Didn't I already get... No, the spell I have isn't that powerful. Okay, thank you. Whoops. Press that button one too many times. Of course, the conjurer sleeps in. Evil always sleeps late. I guess it's only 6:30. It's not exactly late, is it? Or is it that evil's always up early? Well, I don't have much money anyway, so I guess it's not a big loss. I'll probably have to go off and do more adventuring, make some more funds before I can get much use out of it. Because apparently, despite the fact that this is a college where I came to learn things, I guess rather than charging tuition when you come in, you have to pay to learn each new thing. But at least you get a free bed along the way. And she had a full night's sleep, so that's good. And I think that even though, you know, I'm sure the Orby thing is very important and everything, Considering the fact that she has to go into some sort of keep and find some books from some mages who were apparently too badass to hang out at the college. Maybe that can wait a little while. Didn't look like that orb was going anywhere. It's been there for however long. Hundreds of years, thousands of years, who knows.